On the floor for the visiting Atlanta Hawks. At power forward, Sadif Bey. At the other forward position, Bogdan Montgomery. At center, introducing the 45 for your Memphis Grizzlies. Half court.
2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Young, Jakob Poeltl out there with Bey. Then there's Bogdanovic, and it's Smooth in at the two-guard spot. And for Memphis, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Conchar in its small forward. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Here's Morant. Adams with the screen on Young. Morant. And Poeltl sends it back. And here's Young. Pass to Poeltl. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
There's no stopping Poeltl when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
It's Morant with the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Young dishes to Poeltl, passes it to Smooth. Poeltl with a screen on Bane. Here's Smooth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. AG, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Now here's Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Smooth. Young in the corner. Sinks the triple.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
Jackson a screen on Young. Baseline J on the way, and that one goes long. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
Now here's Jackson following the miss by John Morant. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Bogdanovic, know what?
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Adams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Outside Bogdanovich. Right wing. Hurdle with a screen on Bain. It's Young on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 9.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Morant against Young. And there's the pass to Jackson. Morant with it. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Adams. Outside, Bain. Pass to Morant. Drills it from outside.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. Love his approach.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Smooth. Guarded by Bain. Fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant looking around. Jackson a screen on Young. Bain for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Smooth. He had 15 points last outing. He dishes it to Young. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 12 points for him.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And so he makes both from the line.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here's Smooth. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Pirtle sets the pick for Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Young.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat-out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Bain. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Morant against Young. And the layup falls. Morant's got 9.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Young against Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 11 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pirtle with a screen on Bain. Here's Smooth, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. In this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Marcus Smart comes in for John Conchar. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Jones looking for an opening. Inside. Jackson misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Murray right side. Launches a three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Passes it to Tillman. And here is Bain. Jones for 3. Collins grabs the miss. And Murray's got the ball here for the Hawks. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Collins setting the pick for Murray. 6 to shoot. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Now here's Murray. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. Here's Bassey, guarded by Smart. Here's Lamb. Connects from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 14.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Now here's Murray. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
They set the pick. Lamb. Atlanta again missing. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Jones with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Murray. Here's Highland. Bassey, the pass to Lamb. Here's Highland. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Bassey.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Down low, Bain. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Collins, a screen on Smart. Murray, the pass to Collins. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 14. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Floats one up. Tillman. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray against Smart. And Murray. Here we go.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Payne for three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's a good screen. Murray the pass to Highland. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Collins a screen on Jones. Back to Murray. Here's the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Payne. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Atlanta leading by 14. Ja Morant, he's out there with Smart. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Conchar in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Out to Lamb. Now the pass to Highland. Back to Lamb. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That's foul number 2 for him. Griffin's checked in for DeJounte Murray.
To the lineup for the Hawks. Griffin.
There's a screen by Collins. Out to Lamb. There's the triple. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Lamb's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Hawks. Morant outside. Count it.
And just so many different ways Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. No good from Lamb. Griffin against Smart. It's Morant in the corner. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Griffin against Smart. Right side Lamb. Collins setting the pick for Lamb. Pass to Highland. Clock at 6. He kicks to Griffin. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 15-point game. Memphis moving that ball around. Conchar. And nothing but air on that one. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Griffin with it. He's picked up by Morant. And that one is good. Griffin's got his first points of the night.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Aldama. No points in the game yet for him. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. They set the screen. And that one's good, Bessie. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Griffin against Smart. Pass to Concho. Over Lamb. The Grizzlies with another miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Smart. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now, here is Young. He's got 12. Atlanta again missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Morant against Young, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Smooth checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks leading by 16. Poeltl with a screen on Smart. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For Atlanta, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Now Morant. He had 28 points in the win against Detroit.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Screen by Poeltl. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Concho. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Here's Smooth. 7 points in the game. With the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Hawks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
So it's the Hawks now, following the miss by John Morant. Smooth passes to Poeltl. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And Pearl is so quick at moving to the hoop after the screen. Just awesome mobility rolling to the basket.
Here's Tillman. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Jackson misses. The Hawks leading by 21. Here's Smooth. Bay with a screen on Smart. Young in the corner. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And that one's good. Morant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Young passes to Smooth. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His third personal
The
foul.
Hawks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. Bain comes in for Marcus Smart. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Going inside. Left side. Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson in the corner. It's over Bay. Jackson misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Smooth. Bay with a screen on Bain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
That's
foul.
on Jaren Jackson. The first one
At
falls.
the line for the Hawks. Number 16.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies.
They need a
timeout.
good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Bain. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. And he'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
The Hawks leading by 22. Okongwu is a young guy, Brent, who is still polishing his craft. But on a permanent basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds. He protects the rim. He's quick off the floor. And he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So sky's the limit still for this young big.
Now, here's Bain. A 17-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Memphis moving it around. Clock at 4. Lets it go from the wing. And that one is off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Clark. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Bay with a screen on Bain. Smooth. And the rejection by Jackson. The 3-ball. And Desmond Bain with the 3. Bain's got 7.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here is Young. He had 15 points last outing.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Bain. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there.
And this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Bain. Bay wide open, and he fires. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The pass to Young. It's stolen by Jones. From 13, and it's Memphis with another.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Here's Smooth. He's got 13. They need this one. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. So a moment now to see the story for Jakob Poeltl.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Smooth passes to Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Clark outside. Six to shoot. Payne for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Okongwu. It's Young on the wing. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Outside Jackson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Stolen by Jackson. Jones with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Bain, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Smooth. 13 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Bay. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Bay can use a mix of power and finesse. He gets that close.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Hawks on top, leading by 17. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. In the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to...
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Grizzlies.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got DeJounte Murray. Collins is out there with Okongwu. And it's Highland in at the point guard.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Morant. And he goes big with a dunk right on top of John Collins.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And a wide open look for Lamb. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Conchar, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Highland. Here's Collins. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside, Bain. Adams with the screen on Murray. With the fadeaway. Here's Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in this game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
With some arc. And it's sent back by Okongwu. There's a screen. Murray kicks to Collins. On the wing, Lamb. It's picked off. Outside, Bain. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And that's 10 points for Desmond Bain.
Didn't have to lean. Not a defender on him, but he looked very much in rhythm doing it.
Murray outside. There's a screen by Collins. Murray against Bain. And the rejection by Jackson. No good from Lamb.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Pass to Morant. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
And just so dynamic, kept that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the basket by Atlanta. Conchar, the pass to Bain. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good. Bain's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Collins, a screen on Bain. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Tillman comes in for Jaren Jackson, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Conchar. Now here's Morant. 25 points in the game. Here's Bain. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Smart against Murray. Out to Lamb. Okongwu with the screen for Lamb. Hits the 3-point bomb. Lamb's got 9 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
To the inside. Smart. Adams trying to free himself up. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Morant.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Puts it up from 17. Count the basket. Morant's got 27. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Outside Collins. Over in the corner, Lamb. Takes the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Smart finds Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Morant's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scorers. Well, you look at Smooth, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Here's Smooth. He's got 13. Bay with a screen on Smart. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Switch. Pass to Smooth. Young outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 15 points.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. Here's Smooth. To the paint. Here's Bay. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Smart deciding where to go with it. Young against Morant. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Clock at 6. Here's Tillman. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is Young. 15 points in the game. Inside, Bay. The shot from the low post is good. Bay's got his second bucket of the night.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. And take a look at the Hawks. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Puts it up from 12. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Morant. Young against Jones. Young passes to Pirtle, and the layup's good off the glass. Pirtle's got 10 points in the game.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
Now here's Morant. 32 points in the game. the pass to Aldama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Now here's Morant. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Over Bogdanovich, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Smooth. There's the screen. And the shot goes in. He's got 15.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bogdanovich against Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot off.
Here's Young. 15 points in the game. Pass to Bay. Bogdanovich against Morant. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bay. Pass to Smooth. Just 4 to shoot. And they recover it. We've got 1:55 left in the third. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the
Conchar's
Hawks.
checked in for
Number
Morant.
16.
So he gets them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Clark a screen on Young. The 11-footer. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young outside. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Here's Smooth. Guarded by Smart. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. First one falls for him. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Number 16.
Good on both. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Down by 15. Jackson with the screen. 1:07 left to play here in the third. That one misses.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Bay, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Smart. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Smooth. Guarded by Smart. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now here's Jones. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks lead by 15. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Jones is out there with Smart. And it's Conchar into the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Young against Jones. Outside, Smart. Puts up a 3. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Bay with a screen on Smart. Smooth passes to Bay. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Hawks lead by 17. Jones against Young. Lets a floater go. And Pirtle sends it back. They get the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Baines checked in for Memphis. Down low, there's the steal. Bay with a screen on Bane. Smooth, that's good. Smooth's got 10 points here in the second half.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Adams finds Bane. He takes it in, and he jams it with authority.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Hurdle with a screen on Jones. High post Young, working on Jones. On the wing, Bane. Memphis moving it around. Here's Conchar. Outside, Bane. Jones for 3. Good D by Bogdanovich.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Smooth passes to Bay. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Bay. The three-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 19. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant.
Here's Bane. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Young with the ball. To the inside. Bay gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 21.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Morant kicks to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
It's good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now Morant floats it up there for Bain. An emphatic Leauge jam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. In the corner, Bay with it. Hurdle with a screen on Jackson. Bay sinks the three-pointer.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Outside, Bain. Morant kicks to Jackson. Outside, Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Drives to the hoop, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Here's Morant, and he banks in the layup. Morant's got 36.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Young drives in, and Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Young. Young's got assist number 8 now on the night. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Smooth.
Yeah, his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Now, here's Bain. Passes to Adams. Back to Bain. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bain's got 8 points here in this quarter. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoffs, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
Grant, and it's sent back by Okongwu. Kicks to Murray. And Brent, nowadays there are so many options for the great high school basketball player in this country and overseas. Do you see the G League Ignite and similar ways as a positive overall?
Well, I think right now you'd have to say that the G League Ignite has been a successful experiment, and that run is going to continue. You get guys like Jalen Green, who was drafted by the Houston Rockets and came in, had a sensational rookie season. That pathway has led him there, so I think they're doing a good job. The interesting thing, Kevin, to talk about is what colleges have done in response to that and what's going on in the NIL space. How does that change the dynamic in the future?
Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
And then Morant slams it in.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Highland passes to Collins. Outside, Lamb. Collins setting the pick for Lamb. Traps in the tray.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. The pass to Tillman. Poke loose. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Now, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
They set the pick. Highland passes to Okongwu. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
13.
He's off on the first. Marcus Smart's checked in for Memphis.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Okongwu, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside, Smart. Pass to Morant. Here's Tillman. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Jones checked in for Morant. Here's Highland. To the middle. That's tipped. In the corner, Smart with it. Three-pointer. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 11 rebounds in the game. Murray scanning the floor. And finished off by Collins.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick-and-roll sets.
And for Memphis, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And here's Smart. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. There's a screen by Collins. Murray dishes to Collins. Over in the corner, Lamb. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Smart. The Grizzlies on offense. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Here's Highland. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Here's Collins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
John Collins having no problem that time playing through the contact.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Jones kicks to Smart. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Smooth.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Concho. There's the pick. Passes it to Tillman. Up and in on the layup.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now here's Murray. Collins, a screen on Smart. Here's Murray. Kept alive. Out to Lamb. Another shot. Misses the shot. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.